Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to podcast number 3. This is Coach Mariam. I hope you're all doing well. I cannot hear you guys. Yeah, they're connecting the audio.
See, can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
And you guys can hear me as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, alhamdulillah, we're good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, fantastic. I'm super excited to be here. Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yes, how are you, Coach Hayo?
Doing pretty well.
Yeah, so today we're gonna be talking about the topic of the day is about passion. So this week we have had a conversation, me and Coach Ahmed Seattle, about passion and what people are passionate about. So I feel like for the last 2 or 3 months, I was feeling like there is nothing that I was passionate about, and I was feeling like kind of not excited about anything. Anything I do is there's nothing that I'm excited about. That's how I felt. So I decided to talk about this with my friends, but I felt like nobody could understand me. Everybody was like, "Oh, you have to work. You don't have to wait for your passion or anything. You just work. Go to work." And I'm like, yes, I can be working, but I'm not passionate. There's nothing I'm passionate about. Like I think 2019, I was really passionate about teaching from 2019 to 2021. And after 2022, I feel like there is nothing for me. There is nothing that I'm passionate about. And I hated teaching, and then I felt like I was driving myself to teach. So yeah, so my friends were like, if you can make money, whatever, do whatever. So if you can make money, that's it. You don't have to worry about passion, just make money. And that didn't feel right for me. So what are your thoughts on that? And can you give what is your definition of passion? Coach Hayo.
Yeah, passion is something that gets you excited. Something you can get excited about. And yeah, just working isn't enough because there are a million jobs you can do. But yeah, finding something that gets you excited will also make you better at that job. And I talked to a lot of people in America who were disappointed that they didn't pursue their passions. So even if they had a nice lifestyle, a nice apartment, they were disappointed that they didn't take that chance to do that thing they wanted. So yeah, it's definitely worth figuring out what you like and then following that.
Yeah, and I know there's people that make a lot of money, but they're not happy with anything they're doing. So yeah, so I didn't listen to my friends when they say, "Oh, as long as you're making good money, whatever you're doing, you have to. Money makes you feel passionate." I don't know. Yeah. So, Coach Ahmed Seattle, what are your thoughts on that?
Thank you guys for having me. I'm really excited to be here. And first of all, both of you guys are amazing, and this is an amazing topic. I just want to say, I hate this when people say to me, "Oh, I'm so passionate about this and that and this and that," and I think that's just a myth. A myth means a lie. I really think somebody says, "You should know your passion. You should know what you love to do." I don't think that's true. It's something I hate those people too, that they always say, ever since I was young, I felt like I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And they just made me feel like something was wrong in my life when I didn't know what to do and when things weren't clear. And I was talking to some of the coaches about this as well. And it's not real, you feel like, I just want to kill that person. No, you don't want to kill them, but you just feel very frustrated because you feel like, well, what's wrong with me? If if this person knows, what they love doing, what they're passionate about, why don't I know? So I think it's a myth. Nobody knows what they're passionate about. Things change, people change, just like the weather changes, and it's just an ongoing discovery.
Yeah, I always hear when people say, "Oh, since I was even when I was younger, when I was like 10 or 8." And I even heard Oprah was talking about this. She was like, before you're 8 years old, you have to know what you're gonna do. I don't know. She said it in a different way. She didn't say it this way, but she was like, before you're 8, you already know what you want to do. And I was like, when I was 8, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had no idea about what I wanted to do.
When I was 8, I was worried about how to ride a bicycle, and the other children, making fun of me. I don't know what I was.
Yeah, I wanted to be
You know?
Batman when I was 8, and maybe it's a good thing goals change, right?
Absolutely. And you know what? And I have some questions for you guys. I want to say when it comes to passion, and I was telling Coach Marian about this, it's about energy. When do you feel the most energy? When are you excited? And I think Coach Hayo was talking about this too. When do you feel that energy in your life? What activity are you doing at that moment? What are you engaged in? That's really tells you at the moment what you're passionate about, So I do have some questions for you guys. What would you do for free, for nothing? You didn't have to worry about money. What's something you would do for free? I guess this is a personal thing.
Yeah. So Coach Haya, go first.
Yeah. So what I want to do is just make new things. I like making new things. Like, I have a lot of projects I'd like to start here. Like anything that's new. Like it could be working on my YouTube channel. I was editing videos. That was nice. I ordered some paint from America that glows in the dark. It's really fun. Promoting that project. I'd like to start 3D printing here. So starting new ideas in the right places and traveling around the world, that's really what I want to do. And because one of the reasons I'm in East Africa is I think it's easier to do here than anywhere else. So I definitely chased my passion from America here. But your passions can change too. Like coming here has given me new ideas of things to do. So
Awesome.
anything, new ideas.
Yeah, so can I ask a follow-up question?
Yeah.
So I hear this is what I hear all the time. America is I forget. There's a dream, the country of dreams. So
Yep.
so I want to ask Coach Hayo and you as well. I want to ask you, do you think it's easier to follow your passion when you're in America compared to East Africa or Africa?
If your passion has a template, or so it's easy to go there and follow a pattern, like go to America, get your kids in school, have them become doctors and move up the social ladder. Or you can go and be an entrepreneur, try new things. But I think in America, it's harder to create new things than it is here because we already have so much. It's still something people do. And America is a good place to start a business. But I think since there are less, so if you want to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
but
the
if you want to
American
climb
dream.
the social,
The American dream. That's what I hear all the time.
Yes. So it's interesting how strict you're like. There's a template. It's pretty much go to America and have a better life for your kids than you had. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, but would you say more opportunities are in America more than here?
It depends what you want. So if you want to like have a higher net worth, that's probably easier in America. Because you can do just a random job and easily make more money than here. But starting something brand new is easier here because you can find less of everything here. So that means there's more, like we call it elbow room.
Yeah, interesting. Yes, what about you, Coach Ahmed Seattle?
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think it really depends. I think what Coach Hay is saying is true. As far as net worth, it's probably easier to make money, over there a little bit because, there are, just because of the technology and a lot of things. But that's a difficult topic.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So for me, when do I have the most energy is when I make videos. That's what comes to my mind. So I like making videos, and I also like editing. But editing takes all of your time. And yes, I enjoy editing, and I enjoy making videos, and that's when. And when like yesterday, I was watching this video that I shared with Coach Hayo as well. This guy who came to Somaliland, East Africa. He's an Arab, and he's a very famous Arabic YouTuber. So he made a documentary about Somaliland and how people live every day, the daily life in Somaliland. So the way he edited his video, it was like it was like this, the life is very simple in here, but he made it like a very big thing. The editing was like another level. So yeah, I felt like yesterday I had the most energy that I've ever had. I feel like I need to be doing this. This is what I want to do.
Wow, that's so cool. That's amazing.
Yes.
That's
So
good.
yeah.
And I feel that I feel you can see when somebody is doing some. First of all, what does passion mean? I think we all agree passion means what you're energetic about, what you're excited about, what you love doing. Some people are passionate about making money. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people are passionate about helping people. Some people are passionate about business. Some people are passionate about art. Some people are passionate about poetry and reading. Some people are passionate about traveling. Some people are passionate. There's so many things some can give energy to a person, and it could change. So
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys, how can you find what you're passionate about? You know what I mean? Or to the person watching this, how can we find out what we're passionate
Yeah, you can you have to wait for it to come to you in a sense and be patient, but you can also you also have to take an active role, because if you don't see anything new, you're not going to think about anything new necessarily. So keeping an open mind, and if you don't have a passion, trying new things. And I didn't think I would be passionate about international politics. But then one day I was in my Spanish class, because in America, most people learn Spanish as a second language. And somebody from a foreign exchange program came in, and I said, yeah, I really want to be like a global citizen, was the word he used. So I kept an open mind, but that morning I was not thinking about going to a different country. And then it turns out I'm really passionate about that. So yeah, being able to recognize opportunities and doing new things, but not being too impatient. It's a hard balance, but if passion's what you want to find.
Yeah, I totally understand. And I think trying new things. Many people, they don't try new things. We need to, I feel like in my life, when I tried new things, taking new courses in language learning, I can totally relate. You never know when you're gonna have something what you're excited about, unless you try new things. You just do something you wouldn't normally do. I can relate. What do you think about that, Coach Marian?
Yeah, I would say trying new things, and and getting uncomfortable, trying to get uncomfortable. Yes, I hear,
Yeah.
yeah, I hear most of the time, and people will say this to people will be like, "Are you crazy? You don't have to make videos. Why? There's people that are very good at making videos, but I can try. I don't have to be like them, but I can try to be, I can try to make videos, and I don't have to be perfect. And perfection, you don't have to be perfect. Try new things, and you don't have to, and your expectations as well. Like I don't have to be like
That's a big word. Yeah.
if I want to make videos, I don't have to expect it's gonna be the best video like the guy that I was watching yesterday. I'm sure he's been doing this for like 10 years or even more. I don't know, but I don't have to try to be perfect. You don't have to try to be perfect. Just start and try it. And of course, anything we try at the beginning, it'll be we will fail at it for the very first time. So yes, I would say perfection and trying and manage your expectations.
Okay. Hey, do you want to add something to that?
So yeah, it's good to, try, just get moving. If you have something you think you're passionate about, get going, because to expect that you're going to be able to do something exactly like a professional the first time is an unreasonable expectation. But a lot of people use that to talk themselves out of doing something new, because doing something new is uncomfortable. So you have to, become comfortable being uncomfortable.
Ooh, that's big.
Or at least,
Comfortable being comfortable.
yeah, and acknowledge that feeling, being aware of it. And then just always focus on getting better bit by bit. Like for my videos, like I don't have music in most of them. And for the next one, I just found some music that I got. I subscribed to this guy's Patreon so I can use it, the license and everything. There's going to be like an intro, like just simple intro thing and some music, and I'll start there. And then maybe after 20 more videos, there will be music throughout, a good conclusion. But for right now, it's just making that one, or actually those two improvements.
That brings up an interesting point. There's a famous book. It's called Flourish. You guys should check this out. The book's called Flourish. And the writer, I think his name is Mark, he was talking about if you really want to know what you're passionate about and what will give your life meaning, you just need to choose a skill, build that skill day by day. You get a little bit better each time in that skill and focus, and then try to help people using that skill, and try to serve others and forget about your own interests for a while and try to help other people with their interests and with their needs, because in the world there are so many needs. So this is a topic me and Coach Mario and we're talking about the other day is, if you want a fulfilled life, many people say you need to help other people. You need to serve other people, because I think we can agree, if you help other people, you feel good. Naturally, you feel good. So in the book, he was saying one of the best ways you can have a fulfilled life is get a skill, any skill, and try to improve that skill. Kind of like Coach Hay, what you're saying now. You're improving step by step, building your page and learning about this, and then at the same time, you're trying to help other people. Do you guys doing what's valuable? What do you think about that? What ideas come to your mind?
Yeah, so doing something.
Go ahead. Yeah. Hey,
To
and then
help
Marian, go ahead.
others. So I was just thinking, like, focusing on a quality product, like even if you're just expressing yourself, like, that's also good. The cool thing I like about like my YouTube, I want to send a different message than other people like me who come here to East Africa send, is really important to me. So like being really careful with that message is, has helped a lot. But yeah, being useful is definitely important. And then just focusing on like doing a good job. Like, are you happy with your work? Not, don't worry about what makes other people happy, but like, are you proud of it? That's what I think of.
Okay. And I wanted to ask Marian too, because in the book he was raising. I mean, think about this analogy. Imagine you're on your deathbed and you're about to die, and you know, which situation would you feel more fulfilled if you were on your deathbed and you were about to die, and then you said, oh, I have like 5 cars and a big fat house, and you know, I got this amazing trophy, and you know, but you know, what was it all worth for? I'm about to die. Or if you had another situation where you said, oh, I just helped 1,000 people, save them from malaria, you know, or something, and you know, I helped these people overcome all of these problems, and because of what I did, 1,000 lives are much better. You know, which situation do you think most people find themselves in, and which situation would be more fulfilling if you really think about it? You know what I mean? What?
Yeah, so I think the other situation where I've helped all of these people, and now they're doing something with their life, and they're also helping other people, and they're appreciative, and they're moving on with their lives, and they are
Moving on,
yeah, and they're doing what they're doing what they've received for other people as well.
Yeah, because you know, it's common to find people in that situation where, you know, it's very common to find people on their deathbed saying, yeah, I got all these materialistic things, which is nothing wrong with it, but you know, all these cars and houses and land and all this, but what was it all worth for? You find people saying that a lot, but you don't find many people saying on their deathbed, oh, I helped all these people, served all these lives, but what was it all worth for? You don't, because most people, you know, what gives us meaning really is helping others, I think, and that's where your passion, you can find a lot of passion in that as well. So, and I think that's what Haya was, what you're saying is like, how can I help others?
Yeah, so if yeah, helping others is something that's important to you, like it's important to me, that's fulfilling. And then like so I know some people who just expressing themselves is fulfilling for them. I think like they'll be fulfilled affecting a large number of people, hopefully in a positive way. And like, yeah, helping others, like sending the right message. The way I want to help is by showing that East Africa is a place you can come, so people don't get scared or think that here's a place you come for an adventure. Like a lot of people brag about like, oh, I'm going to a dangerous place, and like a lot of times this part of the world is portrayed as dangerous. But yeah, I want to help people by showing them the benefits before they even realize where they are, and then promoting genuine connection. So yeah, it's, in that sense, it's about helping people for sure. And then the new projects help everybody. Like another thing I want to do is solar. It's a whole different project, but especially right now with the drought, those two things are connected, and that needs to be, that's another project of mine, but that one will help people, I think. So.
Awesome. And what about you, Coach Marian? What
I feel like I need to set an example. I think that's what I want to do, because I have received a lot of good message, a lot of good feedback from people like me, and people who look like me, or people who are scared to get on social media, and they have this myth or this belief that does not make sense to a lot of people. But they think if you're a woman, you cannot do anything, you cannot get on social media, or you cannot do anything. So I want to set an example for women, that they can do something, and they can get on social media, and they can do something with social media, whatever that is.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have received a lot of good feedback from women who are like, we're so proud of you to do that, to show that picture to us.
Yeah, and setting an example is a good way of inspiring
Wow.
other people. Yeah, because I can see a lot of groups of people in the world who don't feel like there are any messages out there for them. So providing that's really good.
Yes, and they have dreams, and they're like, I thought my dreams cannot become true because I haven't seen anybody that set the example for us or for me.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes. So yeah, that makes me feel good when I receive those kind of feedback from the people that I tried to reach out to them, but I feel like a lot of times even me, a lot of times I feel like I limit myself, or I say, like, who am I? Like, who do I think I am to do this?
Yeah, those are the deadly thoughts. We all have those ones.
Yes, yeah, and especially when you do not have anybody that set an example for you before. That's like that's even scarier.
Right. I totally relate to what you're saying, and I'm sure. How do you feel when all these people are, coming up to you and saying, "Wow, thank you for setting us for helping us genuinely."
Yeah, I feel like I want to do more, and I want to reach out to more of people that I like them, and that makes me feel good about myself, and that makes me, I don't know the word, that makes me feel like I don't know. I don't know.
Do you feel accomplished or proud?
Yes, yes. I feel like I have like heard or seen or yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Coach Hayo? How do you feel when you help people in general?
I like to see, I don't know, like I keep saying relieved, but like when something's not the way I want to see it in the world, it causes me stress. So the first thing I actually feel is relief, but then also satisfaction. Because like I get so married to the idea like this is the way things should be. I get frustrated when it's not that way. So that's why relief is usually the first emotion I feel. But then like sometimes when I feel like satisfied, I have to look back on things I've done over like the course of a few years. I'm like, no, I'm moving forward. Sometimes you have to remind yourself. And it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
was effective. Like this did make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I just feel like I'm making a difference, and that's, I think, a valuable feeling. I think it was Gandhi who said, like, be the change you want to see in the world first before you see the change, or something like that.
Yeah, and it also makes you feel like, oh, you have been doing something right while a lot of people told you were doing something wrong when you were in the process of doing this thing.
Yeah, you're like, I told you so. I was on the right track.
Yes, it makes you feel like you're on the right track.
Wow.
Yes, so
it's awesome.
yeah, so I think is at the end of I think this is longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah, this topic has been an interesting one. So it went longer than the usual podcast, but everybody, thank you for tuning in, and you guys, thank you for having me this time too. So
yeah, you're very welcome, and Coach Haya, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, I'm happy that we haven't talked about anything that's English today. So that's yeah, I don't want to say students, our learners always say, give us advice. We give advice every day. And I feel like it's good to
sometimes we don't want to give advice.
Yeah, it's good to switch it up sometimes. So yeah, so that's this is the end of the video. And yeah, would you like to say anything else, or?
No, I've said everything I wanted to say for this time.
Yeah, what about you?
I'm good, and see everyone next time.
Yeah. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I did want to say, subscribe to this channel, support the channel. You see new videos about from a different perspective of the Somali being in an African country and other places. So yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Yes, and yeah, and tell us, what do you think we should talk about next time?
Yeah, make sure to mirror the comment.
Yes. Okay. Have a nice
Yeah.
day.